Alright guys, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to change your transmission fluid on the 2017 GMC Acadia. Alright guys, so what you're going to need this drain pan. You're going to need this drain pan for when the transmission fluid comes out. You're going to need to measure how much comes out, and that will tell you how much you need to put in. You also need one of these tools right here, an 11 millimeter. Let's see if I could an 11. I just got mine from AutoZone. You can pick it up on Amazon, really anywhere. So you're gonna need one of these, 11 millimeter. You're also gonna need an oil drain pan, and of course you're gonna need your transmission. You're gonna need, for the 2017 GMC Acadia, I got this one right here, the Dextron. This one's pretty good and it's very recommended, so I just got this one. And then I almost forgot, you're also gonna need a jack, unless you have something else, but you're gonna need to be able to get under your car to change your transmission, so you're gonna need something to be able to lift your car up. So now we're gonna locate where the transmission drain plug is. So if you have the same car, which I hope the reason why you're watching this video is because you have this car, you're gonna go right under your car, and on the driver's side you're gonna see the transmission right here, and then this plug, let me see if I get a better angle, this plug, so you're gonna have your oil, this is your oil right here. You're gonna see it because the oil filter is right here. This is the oil filter, and this is your oil drain pan, and then right next to it on the right of it is your transmission. And then you're gonna look for the one screw right here that's gonna be hanging down a bit, and then from there you're gonna want to move your oil drain, your drain pan right under it. And then now we just need to loosen it up with your 11 millimeter. Alright, and I was looking on YouTube trying to find a video on where this was, because I just could not find one for my car. Finally did. Alright, I got it pretty loose now, and it's not gonna be probably this easy. I loosened mine prior to recording, so keep that in mind. And then you're also gonna want to do this while, and look, there it goes, while your transmission is still pretty hot. So you see that it's pretty dark. The previous owner for sure did not. But that's why I'm here. So you're gonna want to just let this drain until it's done. When it's done draining, you're gonna see it's gonna be filled up to a certain level, and you're gonna want to pour that back into a canister, or measure how much came out, so then you'll know how much to put back in. Alright guys, so I went ahead and let the transmission fluid drain, and you can see it's so black and murky. And I pulled my pin out, and this thing usually has a magnetic, oh sorry, hold on, let me get that in frame. So this is the plug right here, and at the bottom you'll see metal shavings and things of that sort, and that's usually normal. However, if you see very big pieces come out, then that's a problem. So this part right here, we usually have metal shavings. I didn't see any this time, thankfully. And you want to go ahead and just clean that off. Clean it off. And you're going to want to go ahead and put this thing back in once all your fluid is done draining. Mine just dripping at this point. However, I'm going to just still go ahead and plug it. You can let it keep draining if you want, but you're going to be here for a very long while. Alright, once you plug that back in, you're going to want to go ahead and clean around it. So just in case it does end up leaking after you fill it back up, you want to be able to tell the difference. So I clean mine off and it's not leaking, so you're good. Put it back on, make sure you tighten it up. All right, I went ahead and tightened mine's up. I torqued it down. However, I don't have a torque wrench. That would have been way better. I'm not for sure with the torque specification on how many foot-pounds you're supposed to torque it to. So I'll just say, you know, just have it on there pretty good. You don't have to strip it. Please do not overstrip. That's not what I'm telling you to do. Just saying, go ahead and get that tight and nice so nothing will leak out, nor will anything fall out while you're driving. All right, so next step, you're gonna want to measure how much fluid came out. As you can see, there is a quart scale right there on the side of my oil drain pan, and as you can see, it goes 876. So that means the one below 6, which the oil is at 5. So I need to replace 5 quarts into the car. All right, and when you want to look for the transmission to fill up the fluid, is going to be right here. This thing right here, it looks like a gear with the arrow pointed down. That's it right there. That's where you fill up the oil. And then under the car where I showed you, that's where you fill the oil, drain the oil. All right, guys, so now that you measured how much came out, now you need to fill up the exact same amount that that came out. So you need to fill the amount that came out back in. So I'm gonna go ahead, start filling it up. Really, you want to go ahead and fill up the containers of the transmission fluid that you have bought. Fill those up with the old transmission fluid, and then it should fill both up to the exact amount. Boom. Boom goes the weasel. We done. Well, not done yet, right? We got to do a few more steps, but the hard part is over. You know, we didn't spill anything, thankfully. Once you are done, you know, filling your car up with your new transmission oil, I took all the oil that was in here and I put it in this one. And this one, apparently, right, I accidentally didn't get enough. So this was, I believe, 4 quarts, and this was 1 quart. So combined, it was 5. However, I realized when I was showing you guys, this was not on even land. It was slightly slanted. So the real reading was actually 6 quarts. So I ran and got this one right here. Still Dextron, still the same one, right? I just went and got that one, and I filled it up with 6 quarts. Because when I filled all the fluid that was in here into these, this is 4 quarts, but this went all the way to the top, which made it 5 quarts, plus this one made it 6. So that's why I did that. So I put everything back on, filled that up. So now all we got to do is make sure the car is running fine. So I'm going to start it up, and I'm going to take it for a drive. And when you check the fluid, you always want to make sure you check it on even land, right? And make sure it's on even land so you can know it's full. So before test driving, you want to make sure if it's full. I did check mine is full. So now I'm going to go ahead and take it on the test drive. So hopefully I helped you guys out. I'm going to for sure be making more videos about the 2017 GMC Acadia. So stay tuned if you have the same car, or, plan on working on it in the future for a friend or a family member. Thanks for watching.